Okay. Right, today we're going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Hyaluron Expert SPF 20. I feel like I need to put the light down a bit there. Just take it down the neck a bit. Right, so that's done. Just a bit of moisturisation. Okay, let's go in with a bit of this Sunky Skin Hyaluronic Acid Nourishing Under Eye Serum. At this point, it's about using it up. It's not a bad product, but for now, I won't repurchase. In the near future, I probably will, because it's good. It's very moisturising. So I would recommend it if you can get hold of it. And then while that's kind of setting down, I tend to go in with this. It's not the Revolution Fix and Glow. I say this all the time, just in case there are any new subscribers or new people watching. It's the Revolution Pore Minimising Spray. But this isn't all I use for, you know, the pores. I use a primer as well. Would I repurchase this? I didn't buy it in the first place. A friend bought it for me and I'm really glad that I got to try it. But I don't really think it does anything, if I'm being honest. I could really use a mirror. I'm just gonna go over it so I don't have to wait for it to dry. And then we can look in the mirror, but I honestly don't think it does anything. Let's try and get a mirror. So I did my Shop My Stash today, but I don't want to use those products because the Shop My Stash isn't going to go up. I think it'll go up tomorrow. It's just uploading now to YouTube. Yeah, I don't think it does anything like to pores, because I can see my pores here and here, but that's all right. You know, I'm going to use it up, but I just personally wouldn't repurchase it. So where is it? Be all right if I had enough room. Can't swing a cat here. So we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, where my pores are. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me today. And thank you everyone else that's in. Right, so I'm just going to go in now with this. Yeah, I can see the pores, like with me using this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I can see them minimised. Obviously, they haven't gone completely. You know, pores are pores, you know, everyone has them. And as you get older, you can see them more. Okay, and yourself? I'm okay. I'm not too bad, but a hectic day. Francis, hi. I'm going to put some more of this on, definitely on the head. I feel like this is better than the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Do you know, in the jar? I feel like it's loads better. I won't get that one again. I have had it in the past and it was rubbish. So we'll put some there, put some here. I don't know why there's still like liner down there. Right, so that's a Shop My Stash product, but I don't want to show you too many, because if I'm showing you everything that I pull out for Shop My Stash, then is there any point in you really watching it? It's going to go up, like I said, tomorrow, either later on tonight, when I get back from my mum's. If it's uploaded, I might just put it up straight away, because I'd like it to go up sooner rather than later. I don't use foundation anymore. It seems to make my face look worse. I really don't use concealer either. Have you tried a skin tint? Because that's a lot lighter. And Tammy uses concealer on her face and she likes that as well. She doesn't like foundation either. So, I mean, no one is saying that you have to use a foundation. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Same with the skin tints. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. What do you use then on your face? Are you using anything? Right, so I need to pull out a foundation that you've already seen. So one of my Project Pan ones. Which one do I want to use? I used this one yesterday, the Fenty Beauty, so we won't use that one. Okay, so we'll use the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. This one's really good, really good. I don't think they stock it anymore in the UK. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to be doing that just yet. I don't like foundation much either. I use concealer and a powder foundation sometimes. You've just got to be careful with powder foundations, don't you? I've got one by Laura Geller, and if you go in too many times, you can look cakey. But I've found a brush that works really, really well. It's all about your technique, I think, with powder foundations. And I won't use a full coverage foundation. Mine are very, very light coverage. Because as you get older, you get lines, you know, you get lines here, you get lines all over the place in your face, and I don't want it to be noticeable. The whole point of a foundation is so that it looks skin-like. And if it starts not looking like skin, I won't use a foundation either. I probably just go to skin tints. No, not really. I'll use blush and highlighter, but that's about it for the face. I feel like highlighter, though, if you place it in the wrong place, like you'll notice that when I do my highlighter, I'll place it here. I can't have it going anywhere near here because I've got lines there. If it goes into those lines, it just looks a hot mess. But other than that, yeah, I mean... Have you seen the message, guys? You got OF. No, I don't have OF. And don't be so rude, otherwise I'll block you. Yeah, I agree, a lighter touch is a must. Definitely. Right, so I'm going in with the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. love the smell of this. It just smells like Fenty, like the Fenty one I'm using. I am convinced it's the same foundation, because the finish is the same as well. Oh, I've got it in my hair. The finish is the same as well. So the hairdressers have got this app, you know, where I'm going on Thursday for my haircut. They've got this app and they send you a link when you book your appointment, which is fine. I got a link straight away, but I didn't want to pay that way, so I went into the salon and paid. They was asking for a £27 deposit, which was half of what my well, it's not half of what my haircut is going to cost. It's basically, mine and my mum's is coming to 54, so it's half of, they wanted a 50% deposit, which is fair enough. We're going to have to pay anyway, so we didn't mind that. Anyway, today I get another message from them, and I'm sure it's just automatically generated. I get another message from them saying, don't forget to confirm your appointment for Thursday at 5:30. And I'm like, what? And then I click on the link. It's a genuine link. I click on the link and it says £27 deposit. Well, for a start, I've already paid my deposit. I paid £30, so I'd paid enough for my haircut. So the hairdresser says, I'm not going to be paying any more. So as far as I'm concerned, I've confirmed my appointment by going into the salon and giving them that £30. And then obviously on Thursday, when my mum goes for her haircut, she'll be paying however much it costs. So I'm going to ring them up tomorrow and just ask them what's going on. I'm sure it's just because obviously I've not paid the deposit online, but I got them to write it on my appointment card. I said, look, can you just write that I paid this deposit? Because I didn't want any issues with it, obviously. So yeah, that happened. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just ring her up tomorrow. And if someone else is working and she's not working, and she says, oh, they've not made a note of it, I'll just say, look, she put that money in the box. They had a little red box. She put it in the box and she wrote it down on my card. So I've got that as proof. Hi Eden, are you okay? Sorry for going off on a tangent. Do you have a perm or are they natural curls? No, no perm, Jamie. It's natural. I don't feel like a perm would be like this, would it, Francis? Like this. The perms that I've known, like my mum had a perm back in the day, back in the 90s. And hers was much tighter curls. Not doing great at the moment. No. Oh, you can message me after this if you want to talk, or if you want to talk here. You can, it's up to you. I'm sorry though that you're not doing well. I've had a hectic day though, mate, today. Yes, a perm doesn't look quite as natural. I didn't think so. And not many people these days even have perms. The young lads are getting perms though. Like, I was in the hairdressers and there was this young boy getting a perm. It's just like, to have curls now, it's just really, really, for some reason, it's on trend. I'm not going to complain, you know, like having curls being trendy. Right, I need to find my concealer. So I put everything back in my drawers. So that's that. what? Just got an email from Hotel Care. I don't know who they are or what they want. That's just something else to deal with when I get out of here as well. And I was on the phone today with, it's somebody called, well, it's a group called National Careers Service in the UK. So they help you with looking for a job. I don't need help looking for a job. The amount of jobs I apply for, you know, every 2 weeks, daily, is ridiculous. What I need help with is my CV. So we spent an hour just going over my CV. He told me what he could see that might like prevent employers, you know, asking me for interview. I already know I knew some of it, but I didn't know how to fix it because I didn't originally do that CV, and then it's been updated by somebody else. It was updated by somebody else when I think May, a couple of months ago. So yeah, so he's going to work on my CV for me over these next couple of days. We've come up with an action plan, and hopefully, you know, it will help when I start applying for jobs again in the next couple of days. Right, I'm going to do my brows next, I think. Sorry, I'm going to have to take this off a minute because I just don't have the room for anything. Okay. So there was that. Yeah, it took an hour because I had to basically speak to him about what my thoughts were. I said I worked at DPD. I didn't actually realise it was 3 years ago. I think it'll be 3 years in December. But I only worked there for 3 months because it was just a seasonal job. But they did say to me at the time, there's a good chance you can stay on. But I don't know, I just didn't. It was a good job anyway because I was being bullied while I worked there by this girl and her crew. Anyway, I'm going off track. So I said, I think it's in my interest. If you look at all the other jobs, I think it's in my interest. I just want to know what you think to take that job off. Take it off my CV. So because at the end of the day, I only worked there 3 months. And I could just say to any prospective employer that basically I've been taking care of my mum from, you know, from the date that's on the CV to current. But also that I've been doing some courses. And he said, well, you could. I think he wants me to leave it on. You know, he said any work's better than kind of no work there, kind of a big massive gap. I said, yeah, but I have been caring for my mum. I said, and I think that's another hindrance. I think they think, I think that could be an issue. And he said, yeah, I agree. I think it could be. I said, but at the end of the day, people care for the children. They care for an elderly parent. If an elderly parent is going to get ill, then I didn't really have a choice. I didn't have an option. And he said, yeah, I appreciate that. I said, there's not, like, if I took that off, then they would be saying, well, what did you do for X amount of years? And I'd have no answer for them. So I probably wouldn't even get an interview anyway if I took it off. Right, I want to get some powder. Which one do I want to use? What's this elf one like? I think it's quite dark. Yeah, that's not good for an under eye powder. we'll use this Shop My Stash one. So it's the Revolution Baking Block Banana Powder. I pulled this in because I don't know if it's going to do what I want it to. So just under the eyes, very gently. I'm on here slightly later as well, because I was trying to get that. Well, I was editing my Shop My Stash, that took a while. I love the fact that I do not have to edit these videos. And you can edit them in YouTube Studio, but I don't want to spend my time editing them. Right. There's so much new stuff in here that I pulled from my collection. This was a blush that from last week. Let me try this, because I never used it, so I've kept it in. It's an Hourglass one, because I really focused on the Hourglass face palette last week, didn't I? I was using that a lot. So what is this? It's Luminous Flush. It's just one of the travel sizes. Hi Mana, how are you? Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I'm jumping way ahead. Sorry guys, I've not done bronzer. Right. What have you been up to lately? I had a couple of phone appointments today, nothing too out there, but they took everything out of me. I've also filmed my Shop My Stash today, but that's not gone up yet. I filmed a couple of shorts, they've not gone up yet. That's it really for today. I'll be going to my mum's once I've done this video. Right, so e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Tan Lines. I ended up decluttering the Dose of Colours foundation that was too dark for me. Gave it to my friend who gives me her son's clothes yesterday, and she's darker than me. There's something on my phone, guys. Sorry, there's something on my phone. Oh my gosh. Right, it doesn't matter. It looks like it's makeup. So you got some more clothes for your son. That's good. Right, I need to. Yeah, if you can't get the foundation to work for you, it's pointless keeping hold of it, in my opinion, no matter how much it cost. I gave 2 foundations away to my niece. So I would rather give them to a person who's going to wear them. And she doesn't have any foundation at the moment, so I know that she would wear them. And I asked my sister, I said, did she like them? And she said yeah, so she's wearing them. And I think I've only got 8 foundations now left, but I've also got skin tints. And I was saying in my shop, my stash, oh, I haven't got that much left. But I've got the skin tints as well. So I feel like by November, because I'm not buying makeup, not buying foundation, I feel like by November, there will be still obviously some products in my drawers, but I'll be able to notice the dent of me not buying. Have you seen that new Chucky palette, Eden, by Glamlight? I saw it today. I don't like the colour story, but I like the sparkles. I'm like, oh my gosh, sparkly. Right, I might just have to pull a single bronzer out because I don't want you to see everything that I pulled in for this Shop My Stash. So let me see what I can do. Let me see if I'm just going to reach over. Ugh. Right, I'm going to try and use one I've not used in a while. Oh, I've not used this cargo one for ages. So it just comes in a tin like that. So it's just the matte bronzer. That new Glamlight palette I don't like. Like you said, it's creepy, but yes, the shimmers are shimmery. I love the shimmers. I don't like the colours of the shimmers, but I love the sparkle. But what you've got to bear in mind is it will be under lights. You know, it's a case of like the sparkling that much because they're under studio lights. And I'm not saying they're not going to be sparkly. I'm just saying they're going to be sparkling more than they would if they were in your house or my house. So that's what I think of that. Bronzer brush, where are you? Oh, here. So it's very, very light, this one. This one needs to come in a Shop My Stash soon because I've hit pan on it. And we all know what I'm like about hitting pan on stuff. You know, I still can't get over that guy, or was it a little boy, saying, do I have OF? I don't want to say what the term is. I mean, you guys could read it. But if I say it in full, this live will probably get shut down. Right. I should really take it as a compliment that that he said that. I don't think I'm attractive to have an OF page. Okay, blusher, blusher, blusher. I brought the blusher out, didn't I? So we'll use that. Oh, the blusher brush is over here. So just the Joe and Joe one. The Hourglass blushers are some of my favourites. They're really buildable. You know, they don't go on super pigmented. You can just build them up. And that's what I like about them. Can I see in this mirror? This tiny mirror. And I like the marble effect in it there. what I'll do for highlighter is try and use my Project Pan one if I can find it. My MAC Soft and Gentle. Now, where is it? Oh, it's right at the bottom. Hiding away from us. So initially, like in my Shop My Stash, I really wanted to not pull lots, because I've got Project Pan things as well. But of course, this is me we're talking about, and I just couldn't do it. So expect a lot. See what I mean? I avoid this bit here. Okay, let's get some finishing powder on. So that's just the usual. So just the usual palette. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Universe palette. Okay, so that's that done. So now we'll take some setting spray and put a bit of this on. I'm going to do the ranking video possibly tomorrow. I've got 9 palettes to review and rank for you guys, but it's going to be in a longer form content video. It's not going to be in a live. So the live might be earlier tomorrow, just so I can get my makeup on, and then I can do the video afterwards. I was going to do it today, but I don't have time. It's like 10:05 already. Right, so let me get my eyeshadow primer on. It's not in that drawer. So the usual suspect: Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer. I'm watching this really good show on Paramount Plus. It's called Accused, and it's about all these different cases. They're not true cases or anything like that, but about all these different cases, and some make it to court, some don't. I think I'm on the 3rd or 4th episode. No, it's the 4th episode now. I watched the 3rd episode earlier on. That's why I'm a little bit behind with everyone's YouTube videos. I'm so behind with Tammy's YouTube videos. Not just for watching Paramount Plus. I've got so much to do, guys. You know. I stayed at my mum's as well. When was that? Saturday night. So I didn't have access to the internet. And while I could have watched it on my phone, you know, it does say I've got unlimited data. And it probably wouldn't have, charged me any extra. but I didn't want to take that chance. So I said to Tammy, I said I will catch up, and I will. I think I'm about 5 videos of hers that I need to catch up on. Probably more now. I'm sure it was 5 videos yesterday. But it is what it is. Right, going in with that as normal. Normally I'm very good at watching people's YouTube videos. But you can't always be on track, can you? So it's just another simple look again today, guys, because I need to do my update for the Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette. And I want to have used it at least 2 or 3 times. If I used it today, I think I will have used it twice. Maybe 3 times. Where is it? Right, so maybe we won't be using that palette then. Oh yeah, it's here. So, hi Emma, how are you? So by now we all know what this one looks like. I'll show you. Right, so we're doing quite well with this one. I want to use this today and this one, and I think this one as well, and probably this one in the inner corner. So we're using 4 out of the 5 shades basically. And yeah, it's going to be like khaki, silver kind of look. Right, let's go in with this one first. Actually, no, we can blend out with that one. I'm a bit meh, but battling on. How are you? Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a bit like that. I have been depressed last couple of days. Try and not think about it. But yeah, I've been a bit like that too. These lives though, they help. Right, why have I put that back in there? Because I have to focus on doing my makeup and not the way I'm feeling. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I just wish I could take a pill. And pills don't necessarily, you know, they help in the fact that they help you with your emotions. But it's not the answer, is it? Really? I just get sick of feeling like utter crap. And I try and not bring it to the channel a lot, but sometimes I can't help it. I'm only human, guys. Right, so this is the khaki shade. Right, so it disconnected me and now I've reconnected. So yeah, tablets don't necessarily help you. I mean, depends on the person, I guess, as well. But I wouldn't like to take antidepressants. Oh, I nearly dropped my mirror. I wouldn't like to take antidepressants for life. And I can't anyway. During epilepsy, sometimes I feel like it's punishing me. The fact that I can't take tablets for that and for my post-traumatic stress and for my... what else? I've got a whole lot going on over here. I mean, I can't even take tablets for hay fever. Oh no, you can't have them. You can't have antihistamines. They'll clash with your medication. Well, is there anything I can have? I mean, antibiotics I'm okay off. Sometimes it just gets a bit much. And then, you know, I have all these sleep problems as well. And I went to the doctor, and he did actually want to give me some sedatives to help me sleep. And I said, yeah, but will they not cause seizures? And he said, well, let me check if this particular one I want to give you will. Turns out it could do, so obviously I said no. I might feel differently, you know, if I didn't live alone. But, yeah, I didn't know that about you not mixing tablets. I don't even like taking paracetamol and ibuprofen. You know, I take enough. They're called Epilim. So it's called Epilim 200. I take enough of them. I take 8 a day of them. If I've got a toothache, a headache, a really bad headache, not just a normal headache, I will take paracetamol. I'm not opposed to them. I just don't like doing it. And I wouldn't be one of those people that take 8 in a day. It's just not me. Hi, Ellie. How are you, hon? Right, so I'll tell you what I've been doing because I've just been talking and not telling you. So we originally went in with this khaki green one. I blended out with this like light brown one. Oh, someone sent me a message on a dating app. Wonderful. I've not been getting the best messages over there, ladies. Practically had an argument with one person before. I'll give you the story. Right, so I'm good, thank you. What are you doing today? Well, I'm going to put my makeup on. I'm going to finish this live and then I'm going to go to my mum's. So, anyway, I'm on this dating app. I don't take it seriously because the people on there, they're just after you know what. And this guy comes on. I'm not going to mention his name. And he says, come and meet me. And I said, what for? And he's like, a kiss, a cuddle, fun. And I'm like, no, you're all right. And he's like, why not? You're not even giving me a chance. And I'm like, yeah, because I know what you want, you know. Let me get some glitter glue. Where is it? Oh, there. Right in front of my face. So, that was that. I didn't block him at that stage because I didn't feel like I needed to. So, he sent me another message telling me how mean I was for not giving him the chance. I said, I'm not gonna go out with you. I don't want to. And he said, I'm not asking you to. I'm just asking you to come to my house. And I'm like, what? Come to your house? I said, I don't think so. And he said, well, why not? I said, because one, that's not a date. And two, I don't know you. You could be capable of anything. So, right, so I just put the glitter glue on. So I won't be coming. And he's like, well, you're just horrible. And I'm thinking, what's this dude's problem? Is a woman not allowed to say no? Anyway, I just responded back to him that I wasn't interested. Good luck in his search. And I don't think any woman worth their integrity, if he came on and started speaking to them straight away about kissing, that they would go and meet him, because that's completely red flags. He doesn't just want a kiss, and I don't just give a random stranger a kiss. You know, I'd like to at least get to know them first. Anyway, that was kind of my crazy day with this guy on this dating app. It's not like we had a full-blown conversation or anything. We exchanged a few messages and then I just ended up blocking him. So that's that. I've missed loads of messages. Let me see what I've missed. Hi, Louise. Hi, Elena. Can you answer this? I met my fiancé on a dating app. We've been together almost 5.5 years now, but yes, you need to get through a lot of duds to meet the right one. The amount of time I've been on dating apps, though, Eden, I just think dating apps aren't what they used to be. So I've got no hope in meeting my Mr. Right. So that's that. English or Spanish? English or Spanish? Do you mean, do I want you to talk English or Spanish? Because if that's the question, then I won't understand if you speak Spanish. I can't speak Spanish. So if you want to speak to me, Elena, could you speak English, please? Oh, bloody dating apps, no luck so far. I know. Oh. I'm not even that bothered. I don't know why I'm on there. I'm not that bothered. Right, let's get my brown eyeliner out. It's just sleazy. The one I'm on is sleazy. I feel like the free dating apps are sleazy. That's all you do is meet sleazy men. He is very creepy, Ellie. You're not wrong. I'd rather be talking to you guys than going on a date anyway. Did you guys notice as well? I changed the channel of my YouTube. I mean, how could you not notice? I was just sat at my mum's last night and I'm like, I don't feel like being Makeup and More with Andy anymore. And she said, what? You don't feel like being Makeup and More with Andy? You've been that channel now for X amount of years. How many years have you been it? And I said, I know, but I'm doing these lives and they're more about tutorials, eye looks. It makes more sense for me to do something, like change my name to something like that, I think. There are some absolute diamonds on some of them though, I just remember that. Well, not on the free ones, I mean, I'll tell you the ones I've tried. And you can tell me if there's any other ones that I should be trying. So there's Badoo, there's Plenty of Fish. No, I've tried more than 2. They're the ones I remember though. They're the ones that they're just complete waste of time. I found an absolute gem and we've been together for just over 3 years and I couldn't have ordered a better one. I feel like it's about location now as well. It's about location, where you live, because obviously I live in a small city. Now, some men don't want to travel. Like, I was talking to someone in Manchester and he said, oh, you're far too far away. And I'm like, I'm 30 miles away. Is that too far away? And he said, well, would you come and see me? And I said, if I liked you, yeah. He said, well, do you drive? And I said, no. So maybe you could come and visit me on the first time. And if I do like you, I'll get the train, you know. I'm not opposed to meeting someone halfway. And he's like, no, it's too far. And I'm like, okay, then, no problem. And then the next day, he said, I've been thinking about it. Maybe we could arrange something. And at that point, I just thought, no, don't bother. Tinder? Really? I don't like that site. It is loads, 100 miles away. Or just goes to show Tinder can be okay. But that, you've got to bear in mind when that was. It was over 3 years ago, right, Emma? That can be a long time in the dating world. I'm just going to go in with a shade with my finger. I've been on Tinder before myself and I didn't like it. And I'm not paying. I can't afford it anyway. I'm not paying to go on a dating site. There's quite a story to it. We were meant to find each other. Yeah, I remember you saying. I like that, how that's applied. When I use this palette before the Fun Size Project Pan, I never use this shade. I must have always used the pink shade. I mean, I'm sure I tried it at one point, but you can see, if you look at the palette, you can see, I mean, there's a bit of a dip there now, but you can see just how much I use this. I don't even think I use this because I don't like that shade. It's crap. And I use this shade as well, so probably I only use this and this. I don't remember going into the khaki green one either. So it's a good job I brought it out. Now, if I use it up, I'm just blending out now, guys. If I use it up, I won't buy another one. And that's not because it's not any good. It is good. It's Natasha Denona. It's because I've got too much of other stuff. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, things can change over 3 years. Agreed, Francis. I don't know if you have Bumble in the UK, but that's where I met my partner. We do have Bumble because I downloaded that. I wanted to download sites I hadn't tried before, Eden, and you have to pay for it. I am not paying for it. I don't have the money to pay for it. I'm barely getting by each month, so I just don't have the money to pay for a dating website, which I'm not too bothered about dating anyway, but I just like to see what's out there. If I met someone that I really clicked, the chemistry was there, then I'm not opposed to going on a date. But I would need to have a physical picture of someone who looks good, and then I'd go. It's not a case of me thinking, oh, they're okay, give them a chance, because, I just can't be bothered with all that. I'd rather stay in with my mum and have a drink of wine than mess about getting dressed, because we all know how long it takes to get dressed and get all glammed up. Now, I've been on here 54 minutes. My makeup isn't done yet, but that's only because I'm talking. I could probably get my makeup done in half an hour, 40 minutes. I could be ready in an hour or just over an hour, but then I think to myself, well, I just don't know. I feel like if I don't think it's not about me being ready or not. It's just about whether I can be bothered, putting myself out there again. And I don't know if I can. So I'll go on the dating site, see what's out there, and if anyone pops up that I like the look of, then I will go out on a date. But other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna do these videos every night. Go and see my mum, make sure she's got everything she needs and that she's okay, and live my life the best way I can until I get a job. I do feel like even when I get a job, I will still do these videos, the lives, maybe not the longer form content. I'm not doing much of that now anyway. The longer form content, all I'm doing is Project Pan videos, Shop My Stash videos, ranking videos on palettes, and that's it. Everything else, like the actual get ready with me makeup tutorials, are always going to be lives. And also Empties, Sarah was saying that she wanted me to do Empties videos live as well, so I am planning on doing that. I wanted to actually do my hair care empties on my hair care channel. So if anyone's not subscribed, I'd love it if you would. It's Embracing My Curls. That's the channel name, because I need to get 50 subscribers, and it's not a lot, is it? I need to get 50 subscribers, and then I can do shorts. No, not shorts, lives. And I want to do hair care lives. So if you can help me achieve that goal, I think I'm on like 27 at the moment, so I've got quite a lot to go. You don't even have to watch every single video, but if you just help me by subscribing, I'd love it. Okay, comments, sorry. That's a nice look. Thank you, Francis. Oh, what's going on? Looks amazing on you. Thank you, Emma. Very pretty. I have to go now, but I will stop in on the next one. Bye, Andy. Love your videos. If you're still here, thank you, Ellie. Oh, damn, it was free here in New Zealand, but that was almost 6 years ago. It used to be free in the UK as well. I remember going on it, and it was crap at the time. That's what I mean. I feel genuinely, hand on heart, feel like it's the location of where you're living. I was going to do an empty on my live today, but ended up doing the video after I came off live. So is that going to be like a longer form content video then? Is that going to be coming up soon that we can look out for, Francis? Me and my brother's girls, I subbed. Oh, you've subbed to the Embracing My Curls. Oh, thank you so much. I've not checked it recently, but I bet it's still 27. I don't remember my makeup channel being that difficult to get subscribers on. Right, what are we doing with mascaras? Shall we try these two new ones together? So we've got the 17 Ultimate Lasting Curl Mascara, and I've got the Primark Raw Model PS Beauty. I think I was 28. Was you? Thank you. No, it's about 13 minutes long, and I will upload it for Thursday. I'm sure I'll come across it, Francis. I have got my notifications on. But I don't always get notified. That's actually quite nice now. Remember when I used it the other day, I don't know what was going on with my lashes. Maybe some mascara was already left on. But when I was like doing that, it felt dry. I'm going to try the Cantu Mousse. Oh, it's so good. Have you got naturally curly hair, Emma? There's also another one. I want to get it. I think I'm going to get it next. I'm just using a Boots. A very, very cheap one. I'll do a review on it. I remember not even paying £2 for it, but it's good. But the one I want to get next is Umberto Giannini. I think it's Ultra Whip, or it's some kind of like mousse like that. Something whip, and it looks really, really good. I've heard good things about it, so I'll probably get that next. If I can't find that, I will get the Cantu Mousse again, because it's really, really good. It doesn't come like in a steel bottle. It comes in that plastic bottle with the air foam, air foam whip kind of thing. It's just really, really good mousse. Yeah, I've got mad curls. Oh, you'll enjoy it then. I've got so much Cantu products. What do I have at the moment? Cantu. Well, I don't have Cantu mousse anymore. That's an empty. I've used 2 bottles of that. That's how much I like it. I've got a Cantu hair mask. That's quite good. That's nearly all gone as well, but I have had it a really, really long time. And then I've got a few other Cantu products. Like there's a leave-in conditioner and there's 2 other things. They're all the styling products. You'll see them when I put them in empties. Look out for that though on the why can't I even think straight tonight? Look out for that though on the other channel, the Embracing My Curls, because it won't be on here. This is going to be kind of all makeup and beauty related products, but the other channel is more hair care. That's why I did it in the first place. I use their stuff, mostly the banana range. Oh, I want to try that. What would you recommend? I nearly bought a whipped butter pot from TK Maxx this evening. Was it an Umberto Giannini one? Because they do them, don't they? Yeah, I've watched all of the ones on that. I haven't done one for a while. I need to get my arse in gear really and do a new one. Because I said that they were going to be once a week. Once a week should be doable. I don't even know what the last video is I put up. That's how bad it is. Right, I need to put some more of this on because I've got mascara here. So let's sort this out. Oh, it was a Cantu one, was it? How much did they want for it? Just curious if it's cheaper than what they charge in Boots. I like it though, with Boots sometimes you can get 3 for 2. And I'm sure that's how I got most of my Cantu products, because they're so expensive. But the expensive products are the best, I find anyway. And if you want to look after your hair, then you need expensive products, in my opinion. I love the banana shampoo conditioner and the styling butter. Yeah, I definitely want to try more Umberto Giannini products. Probably next month for that. I still haven't tried my 4 curls by Give Me Cosmetics. So they need to be tried. I think we've done that. Oh, with this palette. I'm just going to go in again with this Revolution Contour palette. I just feel like curls though, they're very high maintenance. Personally. I used to straighten my hair all the time and I've made such a mess of it. So I hope the hairdresser can work some serious miracles with it on Thursday. The pot in TK Maxx was £4.99 instead of £10. Tub rather than pot. I knew what you meant. That's actually a bargain, isn't it? Did you not get it? No. I only like replacing things when it comes to hair care. I don't really like getting things until I actually need them, although I did get that hair care bundle from TikTok shop from Give Me Cosmetics, and I didn't need it because obviously I've not used it yet. So I'm just trying to use my shampoos and conditioners that I've got in my collection, and then I'll go to use that. I can't wait to bring you the review on that because it's viral over there. So we'll see. We'll see what I feel about that. So let's get this P. Louise lip liner and try and make a bit more of a dent on that. I'll fill my entire lip. I don't think these are really going to go, but this one's going to go over the top of it anyway. See, Deck of Scarlet High Shine Lip Gloss in Love Spell. Nope, I've reduced my spending and I've got tons of stuff to try. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. I had a stint of trying mine and it ruined it exactly. But if you look here, to about here, it's okay. And then you've got all this. Can you see how dry it looks and how splitty it looks? It is making, like, if I didn't make that appointment with the hairdresser, I would have just gone like that and cut it all off. And I don't want to be cutting off my hair because I don't really know anything about cutting hair. I remember in the pandemic I did that, but I didn't have any choice then. And it grew back. I tried the Body Shop Castor Oil Styling Cream, and that is amazing too. That's good. What is it supposed to do? Do I need to try it? I feel like a lot of us have reduced our spending, Emma. That is true. I definitely reduced my spending at the right time. The only things I'm spending money on is the things that I really need. Life is very expensive. This isn't like the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liners. It looks nice, I'm not going to say it doesn't, but the Rimmel and even the Essence are so creamy, so soft. And this one, I think, is between £10 and £12, whereas the Essence ones are very inexpensive. I would say £3, and maybe the Rimmel Exaggerate ones are between £3 and £5. Like with the Rimmel and the Essence, once I've got like the lip liner on and I'm doing this, it's so creamy you don't even need to use a lipstick, but with this you do. It's a great styling cream. It doesn't smell that amazing but really defines curls. I have very curly locks. And what's it called again? Body Shop Castor Oil Styling Cream. How much is it? Right, I'm going to go in with the Deck of Scarlet lip gloss now, because it sounds like I might have to try it. Right, I'm going to take that to my mum's, because it's only a gloss, it will rub off. When she insists on making me a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I got it at Cheshire Oaks Outlet and it was £12-ish. So Cheshire Oaks Outlet, it would have been cheaper, wouldn't it? Because everything's cheaper there. So it's probably going to be more at Body Shop. Isn't Body Shop going bankrupt anyway? I heard, I'm sure I heard that they were. So yeah, I can look for it. I probably not remember what it's called. Castor Oil Styling. I have to look now. Where is it? Oh. I'm sure I'll remember. I'll just put it into the search bar and I'll see how much it is. I'm not going to pay a fortune for it, you know, but I will if it's around £12. Because whatever, it can make my hair look good. I mean, to be fair though, when I get it cut, it should look in better condition than it does now though. Shouldn't it really? It shouldn't be looking in the same condition. I wish I could show you what haircut I'm getting done. You'll see on Thursday anyway, and you'll be like, Auntie, what have you done to your hair? That's a nice lipstick. It's a good combination. This is really, really sheer. I'll show you what it looks like by itself. It's really sheer. So that's why, you know, I always fill my lips in when I wear it. This has been in Project Pan for ages. For like, I added in, so I put it in, it's not really Project Pan this go around, but it was in last year. So really it needs to be used up, and I can't see any windowing at all in it. So my problem is I really do like to use different lipsticks, and while I like to use different lipsticks and I've got a lipstick collection, a large lipstick collection, I'm not going to be using anything up. It's Jamaican black castor oil and it's £16 full price. £16? How big's a bottle? Just wondering, is it worth it, do you think? £16 isn't too bad if it's worth it. I'm sorry for making this makeup video a bit hairy. I wondered what you meant then. I'm like, hairy? Oh, we're talking about hair products. I like talking about hair products because, I mean, I would say probably only a year ago I went back to doing like naturally curly, like I'm trying to do this natural curly girl method. And I'm just learning what the best products are for my hair. I've learnt my curl type now. I know what curl type I am. I just need to know what products are the best to use. I will ask the hairdresser when I go on Thursday. But yeah, I'm hoping she doesn't make a mess of it, because the last hairdresser, you wouldn't think a haircut could go so dramatically wrong. And I had this woman in my chat and she said, hairdresser couldn't have done that to your hair. And I'm like, well, they have. I went to the hairdressers a couple of days ago. It wasn't live chat back then, it was just a normal video, and she was basically accusing me of lying. She made a right mess. 200 mils. 200 mils. Would you say that's worth it then? I mean, if it does a good job like you've said it is, then I'm going to try it, I think. I'll have a look next time I'm in the city centre. I'll see if they do it. And yeah, go from there. Don't be surprised if you see it on that channel, that Embracing My Curls. Do not be surprised, because I'll mention you and I'll say this was recommended to me by Emma. I can't forget your name because my niece's name's Emma. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here now, guys. This is the overall look. I really, really love it. And thank you so much for coming in. And if you want to join me tomorrow for tomorrow's live, I'd love it. And I'll see you then. Bye, guys.